Yo, son, I'm not gonna even waste time. This Naruto chapter, oh my god, this Naruto chapter was flat out amazing. I am absolutely happy. I am so happy that I can be hyped about Naruto again. The fucking fanboyism has returned. And it's not because of Minato going to the battlefield. No, just in general. Like, it's so amazing how this chapter has Sasuke turn a new leaf. Which by the way, I said that shit how long ago? As soon as Sasuke asked, what is a shinobi? I was like, this nigga's gonna turn good. And then a whole bunch of people like, nah, Jouten, that can't be, man. Listen, man, what you said, yo, son, that's dumb because how are we gonna get Naruto versus Sasuke? Are you serious? Do you really think Naruto versus Sasuke is important when Madara is out on the battlefield? Hell the fuck no, it's not. Listen, the motherfucker got justified. And you know what's crazy? Him and Orochimaru get justified in this chapter. And yet the chapter was still amazing. The two most villainous characters in the entire series got justified. And the chapter is still amazing. How the fuck did Kishimoto do that? I don't know. But yo, the chapter was flat out amazing. I am so hyped. I can't wait. Listen, man, it's been a very long time since I've been this hyped over Naruto. I am flat out ecstatic about this chapter and what this chapter has opened the doors to. Now, let's talk about this chapter. Alright. The second. I think the guy is still a bag of dicks. But he got some respect back from me in this chapter. Because the second Hokage says, my role was to mediate clans, protect the village, and reinforce the village. Alright? And then Sasuke asks him, don't you hate Uchihas? Tobirama. This is what I love about this chapter. Kishimoto shut down a whole shitload of people who was hating on Tobirama. And they were like, oh, he's racist and all this and all that. He shut them down in this one chapter with one sentence. Tobirama says, no, I do not hate the Uchiha. They were just a clan worth watching because they were dangerous. Oh yeah, shut the fuck up. Bang, 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 bang. Shut down, shut down. You guys got shut down and shot down in one chapter by one fucking sentence. Blah, tight. So I was hyped off that. He was like, listen, I don't hate the Uchiha. I was like, yes, yo, you know who you are. Yeah, tight. And then another cool thing was Kagami Uchiha. He was talked about briefly. And I was one of the people who believed that Tobi was Kagami Uchiha. I had a lot of interest in Kagami. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And we didn't get a lot of information from him. But what we did get, this chapter was that Kagami was the father of Shisui. And that Kagami also had the will of Hashirama to protect the village. So Kagami was a cool character. Which, you know what? It gives me satisfaction at the end of the day. And to know that Shisui was his son is actually a pretty cool twist. I mean, it doesn't have too much to do within the entire story plot, but that was pretty nice. And then, another fucking... This one was like RPG. Kishimoto said, oh, so y'all niggas think this way, and blew y'all up. That simple. Blew y'all up, man. Y'all know who you are. You know who you are. Danzo. The theory was Danzo was the way he was because he adopted the second's teachings. He adopted the second's will to be a bag of dicks. Oh, yeah, tight, because guess what? It wasn't the second, and Danzo would have never been like that if Hiruzen never pushed the dirty work on Danzo. Oh, yeah, tight. Hiruzen says it himself. He says it's his fault for not being able to fully handle Tobirama's job as the third Hokage. So therefore, he pushed the dirty work on Danzo. He forcibly made Danzo the darkness of the village. Oh, shut down again. Kishimoto going in hard on the theorists in this chapter. Woo! Yo, I love that too. Because It was obvious Danzo wasn't, you know, as bad as his actions made him to seem. His dying words kind of, you know, justified him in a bit. And when you get that little flashback of him and remembering how he just wanted to catch up to Saratobi, you get the feeling that he just wasn't that bad of a guy. And now we fully understand why he had those kind of traits in his flashback and in his, you know, dying moments. So, yeah. And then we have the answer. We finally get the answer. Sasuke chooses to protect the village. Yo, I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. And the main reason why I'm hyped for this chapter is because I was right. I said this from the very get-go. As soon as Sasuke asked the question, he's going to be justified. He's going to turn a new leaf. He's going to become good. There is no way to avoid this situation. Guess what? He turned a new leaf. He's going to be good. Now people are like, oh, well, what's gonna happen to the Naruto and Sasuke fight? Well, if it doesn't happen, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. I mean, it's a huge mishandle of the series because you hyped up this fight for so long and now it might not even happen. But I don't care if it doesn't happen. Who fucking cares? Like, yo, Sasuke does not want to destroy the village. There is no reason for them to fight. The only way I see these two fighting is fighting for the title of Hokage. That's it. That's it. If they fight for the title of Hokage, everybody's going to get what they want. They're going to get a fight between Naruto and Sasuke. And guess what? They both get to live because they're not going to kill each other. They're fighting for the title of Hokage. You know, see who's stronger. But it is a huge mishandle of the series because, I mean, you know, back in the land of Iron, Naruto tells Sasuke, you know, when me and you do fight in the future, we're both going to die. So, I mean, listen, fuck. I mean, there could always be a twist like, you know, Madara puts Sasuke in a genjutsu and controls him or some shit and forces Sasuke to fight Naruto. But, listen, as of right now, Naruto versus Sasuke Part 2, canceled. So, fuck it. And you know what? I don't care. I just don't care. There are a lot more important things than a little grudge match between, you know, teenage boys. Fuck it. Who cares? And then, Orochimaru also gets justified. He says he's going to help the village as well. Then he explains why. He explains to Hiruzen, because Hiruzen's like, did he want to destroy the village? And then he was like, nah, listen. While I was in Kabuto, I realized that it was a mistake. He tried to copy me. And now seeing Sasuke go about his own path, not trying to copy me, I guess it inspired him to also turn a new leaf. Listen, Orochimaru is a sly bastard. You know, he might do something very sneaky. But as of right now, Orochimaru is being the final villain. Also canceled. Tight. For a lot of people, you are tight. Then we get the ending. We get, oh my god, this made the fanboy juices overflow, man. It was, oh my god, we see Hiruzen and Minato land on their faces. Oh, you know, the fucking heart starts pumping and your blood is going and your fanboy juices is just starting to go. And then we have Tobirama and Hashirama land on their faces and it's like, oh, forget it. That's it. This chapter could have been crap, but just seeing that gave this chapter like 2 points by itself. And then it ends on that note. It ends on a really good note. And the entire chapter itself was unbelievably solid, despite the fact that two of the most villainous characters got justified in this chapter. That's how good this chapter was. I loved it. I absolutely loved this chapter. And now I'm going to love the actions of which this chapter is going to allow to happen. Sasuke is going to go to the battlefield with the 4 fucking Hokages. Naruto's going to meet his father. And by the way, Minato says, I finally get to meet my son. I have a present for him. Now I'm thinking that present is the other half of the 9-tailed chakra that's sealed inside of Minato. Listen, man. Listen, if that happens, oh fuck. I can't even be able to be like, yo, Naruto is it's okay character. I gotta be able to acknowledge Naruto as a fucking god tier character if he gets the other half of the 9-tails from Minato, which a lot of people were speculating already. But since Minato was like, I have a present for him, now it's kind of like, alright, that actually might happen. It's already bad enough that Madara is gonna have to take on Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen, and Minato. Arguably the strongest shinobi in the entire series. And now Madara's got to fight them niggas with Orochimaru and Sasuke. Yo, Madara, yo, I love that cat. He's my nigga, but damn, he fucked hardcore. Like, Madara's gonna have to do some crazy shit. Like, I don't even know how Madara's gonna do it, but he gotta do some crazy shit. Like, Madara has to become the next Sage of Six Paths. He has to. That's the only way he's going to put up a fighting chance against this team. This is literally the dream team. And then you add Naruto into it, and it's like, oh my fucking god, this shit is too beast. And if Minato does give Naruto the other half of the Nine Tails chakra, oh, Madara's definitely going to need a hope, a prayer, a dream, and Sage of the Six Paths power. So, that pretty much concludes my chapter review. This chapter, for the first time ever, Naruto chapter breaks the scales in a positive way. Naruto was the first to break the scales in a negative way, and now it's the first to break the scales in a positive way. This chapter gets a 5 out of 4. 5 out of 4. This chapter was, it broke the scale. It broke the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Going hard in this bitch. Going hard. So, oh my god, this chapter was just so good. So good. I absolutely loved it. Dialogue, great. Even though these characters got justified, it felt as if it was somewhat natural and it wasn't forced. Orochimaru was, you could argue that it was kind of forced, but whatever. It was still pretty good in my opinion. I liked it. So, there's really nothing to explain. I mean, and then we have the second Hokage shooting down so many people in one chapter. So many people in one chapter. And then we get the revelation, Kagami and Shisui. That was pretty cool. And we got the revelation that it's the third fault Danzo was the way he was during his, his lifetime as Anbu Black Op leader. So, anyway, that's my chapter review for Naruto 627. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And so next week, I'll catch you guys then. Peace.